I never cook. I serve milk and magnesia as a dip, which I find, very effective. You never have to make dinner. Where's everyone going? Oh, absolutely. My sex life is, can we talk here? My sex life has changed. In the beginning, we'd have, like, you know, make love, and we'd sit up and we'd talk. Now, 10 minutes after we make love, he goes right to sleep. I'm always screaming, please, keep your eyes on the road. I mean, it's just make up your mind. No, but it's and it's because I'm not good in bed, okay? You should know yourself. Know thyself. I am not, it all goes back to my first sexual experience. I should be good in bed, because my first sexual experience was at 12, you know, this afternoon. But my sex life is so bad, my G-spot has been declared a historical landmark. And it's been so long since we've had sex, I can't remember which one of us gets tied up. It's my favorite joke. I love that joke. And I still try. Last night I got completely undressed. I said to him, Edgar, what does this remind you of? He said, our trip to Sag Harbor. And so what you try to do is you compensate in other ways. Like you decorate a lot? Decorate, well, either your body or a cake or your house. Yeah, because I've been decorating. I find if there's no sex, then, like, make other things pretty. I have a gay decorator now. Vance, don't ask. We started with my bedroom. I now have 3 walkout closets. And it's just that. And he likes mirrors on ceilings. We put a ceiling mirror up now in my bathroom, which is really hot, except when you're flush, you think everything's coming at you. One of my worst, I put $10,000 into this idiot scheme, a chain of Marie Osmond massage parlors. Is she a goody-goody? Except, if you read The Inquirer, Marie Osmond, underneath all that goody-goody is a mean person. Oh, grow up. Can we talk? She told Helen Keller to shut up. The meanest people are, though, in the whole world, nurses. No, don't get me, sure, all the men are going, yeah, well, they like me. Let a woman ask the nurse for help. That's where there is a woman. Am I right? Go try to have a baby. Nurse, the baby's coming, not in my ward. Oh, they are nasty. I had a nurse in the hospital. Oh, I said, nurse, I think I'm bleeding internally. She said, swallow a Band-Aid. They are I'm telling you. She had her own scab collection. And I walked in, you know, I was really pregnant, right? And on my chart, under condition, she wrote ugly. Under age, she wrote bronze. I mean, I was not and the meanest thing was, because after I had my baby, nurses should be sweet. Don't you think they should say, you had a baby, huh? She brought a puppy wrapped in a blanket, brought it in. Looks like you. I'm telling you this now is because my daughter Melissa, obviously, who I gave birth to. Well, it could be somebody else, but that would be very stupid. Because I brought up Melissa, to hell with you. But my daughter is going to be 15 years old this month. And when you stop and think, 15 years ago this month, I was in Lenox Hill Hospital in New York City going, get this out of me! School, I was just not popular. My mother never taught me. The kids, how many of you were popular in school? Look at this. Nobody. They all here. Nobody was popular. Oh, I'm so glad. They hated me in Larchmont. I was the only kid in school who had to pay a fare to get on the school bus. I mean, just like some boys would carry home girls' books. They used to carry home my desk. And the kids would call me name. How many of you were name called? Isn't that interesting? They used to call Fatso, Pig. And finally, I went to my teacher, and I was crying. I was like 8 years old. I said, the kids are calling me names. And she said, oh, you just imagine things, you little lousy creep. I mean, it was just, because I was ugly. And in high school, in the school yearbook, when they wrote, what is she going to be, they just wrote pig. I mean, under my major, they wrote begging and fetching. I mean, isn't that cruel? And nobody took me to the prom. I mean, you stopped it, because I think teenage years are the most awful in your whole life, right? Everyone's going like, pucky, pucky, no one loves me. And our prom came, and nobody wanted to take me to the prom. I remember my mother was saying, listen, you know, pig, because she didn't like me either. I was going, mommy, mommy, the teacher calls me names. Don't be stupid, you fat pig. But, I kept saying nobody wants to take me to the prom, and my mother said your cousin will take you, and she didn't want to take me. Because my house is so filthy. Oh, Michael Jackson puts on both gloves before he walks in. My house, you know, my house, if it was not for breakdancing, my floors would never get polished. But see, you gotta be clever, because I don't cook and I don't clean. If it's gonna be dirty, tougho, I'm not gonna do it. Once a year, I call the police, I say, I've been robbed. They come over, they dust for fingerprints. Oh, absolutely. You know, you turned out to be good after all. What a pleasure to work